Rampage Jackson's mad at me.
Why?
I don't know. It was an interview. It was an interview.
Oh, yeah, I just read it. Yeah.
Well, I was watching. It was just, he used to call me fake ass, and he was saying that.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, he was saying that all I want him to do is throw low kicks, and the reason he doesn't throw low kicks is because he's fighting a wrestler, you dumbass. And look, man, you know, I love Rampage. Yeah. I don't mean to be rude when I assess things. I'm just trying to objectively try to figure out how this guy could be doing better than he's doing. When I look at a guy like Rampage, I'd look at a dude he's fucking, first of all, one of the most exciting fighters of all time. You go back to his fights in Pride, like the Ricardo Arona fight, or the Kevin Randleman knockout. Remember that Randleman knockout? God damn, the slam on Arona. I mean, so many. He had a lot of great fucking fights in Pride. You know, Rampage. I like him a lot. I like him as a person. I enjoyed hanging out with him. I did a thing with him for the UFC once. We drove around in his he has this giant monster truck with his face on the side of it and shit. It's fucking awesome. It's hilarious. It's all lifted and shit. And we drove around, and I even trained with him. We went to the gym and trained, and we filmed everything. We went and got chicken together, and yeah, we went to Popeyes. He's cool as fuck. I like him. I don't mean anything when I'm trying to, like, when I'm judging a fight, or I'm not judging a fight, but when I'm doing commentary on a fight, all I'm trying to do is sort of objectively assess what I think someone could be doing differently to try to get themselves out of a spot if they're not winning, or if, you know, I'm just trying to commentate. It's not, I'm not like critiquing the guy's soul. I'm not like breaking down who he is as a person. I like the guy a lot. You know?
I mean, but even Rampage himself admits that he was more exciting back in the day when he was in Pride. I mean,
he doesn't have to be anymore. He's a great fighter. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. When I'm doing commentary, is just my objective opinion. That's all it is. It's not that I don't like the guy.
Why do you think he stopped? Because in Pride, pretty much every fight, he would pick somebody up, lift them up in the air, slam them. It was like his thing.
It's not that easy to do.
But
you know,
he did it every fight, and all of a sudden, never again. I'm like, what the hell happened?
I don't know. I mean, he has a lot more tools now. He's, you know, it's hard to tell. Also, he was fighting people in the ring more. I wonder if that's different. I would think it'd actually be easier to pick people up in the cage.
In a cage, exactly, because they are upright against the cage. You would.
Well, you know, it also, you could get fucking, after doing that for a long time, you could get, it's possible you could hurt your back. You could have like issues. Like a lot of wrestlers, a lot of really powerful guys. I don't know if he does. I'm just guessing. Right. But a lot of guys eventually have like kinks in their neck and shit. Tito's had 2 disc replacements.
Yeah, and Tito wasn't even lifting people up. He was just shooting straight.
Yeah, well, he lifted some people up too. He knocked out Evan Tanner.
Yeah, that was
with a big body slam. And when he was younger, he would hoist guys up a lot. You know, I think as you get older, you get smarter. As you get smarter, you fight more conservatively. Right. You know. But I just wish the guy wasn't mad at me. You know, when I tell him to throw leg kicks, it's just because he has awesome leg kicks. Oh yeah, and you know, he's like, you know, I'm fighting a wrestler, dumbass. Like, I know. I'm just saying, man. He landed a few, and his leg kicks are fucking badass. Right. I would like to see that if I was in his corner. You know. That's
when Rampage is mad at you, is that something that you should be worried about? Like if you're out and you see him somewhere and you're like, oh, hi.
I would talk to him, and I think we'd be cool instantly. I'm not a bad person, and he's not a bad person either. He's just upset, and he's sensitive, and he's also got the toughest fucking job on the planet. There's a lot of pressure and a lot of stress involved in being a fighter, you know. And the last thing I want to do is add more pressure and add more stress. All I'm doing is trying to I'm analyzing the fight. That's all it is. Right. It's just I have to be objective. I can't protect someone's feelings, you know, at the expense of doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is sort of analyzing what's going on. You know, and some people say I'm biased, and he was saying that I'm biased towards jiu-jitsu guys. He was making like I was sucking dick. That was cute. That was funny. It was funny. It was good. He was animated and shit. It was, you know, he's a funny guy, man. He's a funny guy. Like Rampage, but if anything, I'm more biased. I always say towards like really aggressive strikers. Like Vanderlei Silva is my favorite all-time fighter. Really? Yeah, I think so. If I had to pick like one guy, like the Vanderlei in Pride, because he was so wild, man. Just every Vanderlei Silva fight, you know exactly what the fuck you were getting into. It was like a Tyson fight, in that same sort of feeling.
Oh yeah, what we gonna do about that? You know what I'm talking about? Be cool. 3 shots to your dome. Oh yeah, stay irie. Peeping in my window. Month of September.